just a plain old avocado, nothing. A little bit of salt, that's it. Half an avocado is actually Nadine fixed it for herself and gave me the other half. And she clean me some grapes. I ate most of them. And that's just to get the hunger pains under control. Early this morning, I had oatmeal and banana, just like a half a cup. I ain't really eat it all because it had no sugar in it. But, yeah, just ate a little bit to get some energy. I'm not really getting too much out of that. That's pretty much done. I gotta go makeup shopping. Like, gotta go makeup shopping, y'all. Get tired of some of this. I'm already red, so this like make me more redder. But I feel like after I do my foundation, I still see that spot under my eyes. Like it just happens. Oh, Dad, you've been having a really good month. Enjoying your fall. I haven't really been able to really enjoy the fall physically because I haven't, I'm in Texas and I like the fall season. So when I get around this season, I really start to miss where I moved from, which was BA. And having a hard time just accepting like stuff. Like I've been dealing with my hand been in pain, and then my body just feeling sore, and I'm just like I'm so tired of it. I'm actually tired of complaining too, so I haven't really said much about it. I just been kind of like sad about it. I'm trying to like find balance in my mind that this is something I'm gonna have to deal with. So I'm just gonna have to like not be so down about it. That's what I dealt with over the weekend. I didn't travel much over the weekend. I didn't want to really travel too much, do a lot out there. I just wanted to be safe and sound in the house. Didn't really feel like being in the mood, talking to anybody, really. Like, this, like you and me, they didn't talk a whole lot, but this weekend we didn't talk too much. I feel like she was doing okay, but I feel like she wasn't doing like as bubbly well. Like she just pretty much just tired of a lot of stuff, you know. Just tired of stuff. Just always so much to do. And I think she was more in relaxed mode because of so much work she does during the week, you know. Nadine handles a lot. Oh, I love this brush. Just, ooh, it did something for the foundation. Oh, I love it. And also, the concealer is blending in nice too. And I don't see that missing spot underneath my eye. I don't know what I'm gonna eat today, y'all. I know I'm hungry. I'm really hungry, and I'm tired of being like hungry. And I think I'm hungry because I'm just trying not to think about what I really want to eat and just eat what I can. You know, what's available, what's not expensive. I gotta go makeup shopping like so bad. Like now I need new foundation. So today, y'all, I'm not like swollen, but I'm definitely inflamed. You can see like I got this, like it's like right here, like for I can't even show y'all. Like there you go, look right there. See, it's right there. I could tell when I'm inflamed. There's nothing I can do but to wait it out and not have no more honey. I'm not having no more honey this week or next week. Even though I love honey, I'm just child. Now I know when I had gained like some of my weight like really fast because I was eating honey every day, all day. Yep, looking all cute and plushy like Pooh. Looking all cute and plushy like Pooh Bear. It was that honey, child. I like this brush too because it's soft. You don't never want to use a brush that's spiteful. Like spiking in your face. If you feel spikes come out, it's too hard. Don't use it. You don't want nothing hurt in your face. Now, I'm not no professional, but I've been doing my makeup for a little while now. Not all my life. Not all my life. I want to use a makeup brush that hurts. I'm sure there's ways to soften a makeup brush too, so I ain't never really done that. Like once I feel like it's spiky and hard, I just don't use it no more, you know what I mean? So this weekend I watched a few shows. I didn't watch TV all weekend. At one point I was watching a couple of shows and it wasn't the shows, it was me. I just felt like I was just not in the mood. Not in the mood for the shows. I just felt like I needed to just get in the bed and let my body try to heal itself. Okay, I don't really gave my foundation some attention today. Yeah, I did that. The foundation looks good. And now I'm going to work on my eyebrows, of course. Now, let's talk about my eyeshadow. I think I'm going to go for like, I'm thinking of like, it's fall. A fall sunset, you know, like the sun is setting and it's fall. I'm thinking like on those lines. I did want to do just one color and like be done with it because sometimes I think one color is so nice. But then I changed my mind as I started picking out my eyeshadows because of course I am eyeshadow crazy. I love eyeshadow and that's just the real truth of it. I'm using a brown pencil right now. I gotta get me some of these eyebrows. Things I saw, people just stick them up on their eyebrows and they just color it in gel. I need something very convenient like that. I watched the show Too Hot to Handle season 2. And I was so confused because I was like, Melinda, 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 it's Melinda. What are you doing on season 2, child? I was starting to think like, okay, what is going on? Is this an acting show? What is going on? But later on I found out in the show that everybody thought they was being brought to the hottest, something about the hottest party people or something like that. Or the hottest host or hottest party, something. Anyway, they found out how would they do the contracts to something like that? I don't know, my mind just be thinking like that. And I like the Melinda from season 1. Hi guys, it's Melinda. It's Melinda. Oh my god, it's Melinda. I liked her, but now that I'm watching her actually as one of the people on the show, learning to, what they call it, see past just sex and partying. I actually like her a lot. And she liked this guy named Marvin on the show, which Marvin, Melinda, you're right, he's very handsome, like she say. And Melinda words, just look at Marvin. And Marvin looked so good. Yeah, he do. And a lot of women seem to like Marvin when they first see him from the physical, but I feel like after they start talking to him, they kind of like try to gravitate towards someone else. Like they like him in the first initial, but once they start talking to him, they not feeling him or something like that. But anyway, Melinda feeling him. Me and Nadine was talking about. Y'all watch season 2? There's a guy there that's crazy about Melinda. His name is Pete, and we were saying that we wonder if they're the same people that ended up together, even though they didn't end up together on the show, because Pete got sent home. But I think they might have a YouTube, and they might not. I don't know if that's them or not, but for some reason we thought it was going to be Pete and Melinda that end up with each other. But no, Pete got sent home. Him and another girl. Child, that pimple hurt. But I feel like Marvin, it seemed like he was interested in Melinda only when his type of girl was not interested in him. Like he was interested in her until some hot girl come along that was his type, which is his type was the look of like I guess Italian, or it was a look. It's a certain look. If you watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. Cause the girls almost look alike. Each girl that he liked. And once they don't show no interest in him, and then he want to be dealing with Melinda, but while he's trying to like get their attention, it kind of like put Melinda on a shelf and don't want to have nothing to do with her. Don't want her to really be bothering him. You know, he's not interested in her. That's how I feel about that. I feel like it's like he don't want to be alone on the show, so I guess he's showing some type of interest. But phoniness, that's what I picked up from that. Just a bunch of phoniness. Just phony. But yeah, Melinda like him. But also a lot of guys seem to be attracted to Melinda chocolate self. They think she's so beautiful, and a lot of them say they like her eyes, and child, they like Melinda. One girl, she thought she had her guy in the bag. I think he's a stripper, and this other girl showed up late in the game. What's her name? Elle. That's her name. Only reason why I know because he said something. He would have it's taking too long for the chemistry to kick in or something like that. Basically, is what he's saying. And the black girl ain't wasting no time, honey. She going up in there. And it's so awkward because they all sleep in the same freaking room. Like if you feeling somebody and he start feeling somebody else, you guys see him making out with or in another bed with another woman. You see it. There's no hiding it. It's like it's so weird. But I'm enjoying it. But I got tired of watching it yesterday because, like I said, my spirit dealing with something right now. And then later on, I came back to watch TV again, see if I can get into something. I started watching House of Dragons. Disturbing. The last episode that came out for me was so ill disturbing. So the king in that show is dying from his sickness and wounds and stuff like that. And his daughter is his heir. She's gonna be the queen when he passes. And like they said back in the day, people don't accept, women to rule and stuff like that. And child, her mother done died. And she's like, I don't know if she's being rebellious. I don't know what she's, I don't know if she just, I don't know what's going on, child, with that child. But there's something going on. Anyway, his evil brother came back from fighting the crab king. He killed him. He came back and showed honor towards his brother, which is the king, and asked for forgiveness. And the brother, he was kneeling down, and the king told him to rise. And then he laid his head on his shoulder and showed, like, I guess the audience that he forgave his brother. And everybody started clapping and stuff like that. And he keep forgiving his brother over and over and over again. Like, his brother do everything what he don't want him to do. And he don't follow the rules. Like, the king set rules for people. The brother gonna break it, okay? Because he feel like he's supposed, like he's next in line for the I don't know, to be king or whatever. But the king don't want him to be king, or whatever. Anyway, child, the brother forgave him and everything. They had dinner, all kind of stuff went on. And then later on that night, the young lady went to her room, which is the king's daughter. And she, young girl, I'm gonna say young girl, because I don't even think she's like fully a woman yet. I think she's like a child. And she went to her room. She went past the guard. The guard was watching her door. She said goodnight to the guard when she got in her room. In her bag, she had like a mat, and she had clothes and stuff in her bag, and some old clothes, some stuff. She followed the map, and it was an opening door in her bedroom, like a secret door. So she put the clothes on. She went outside, and as she was out there, I think her uncle was waiting on her, which is the king's brother with his evil tail. He took her along, how you say it, among the people. Yeah, she went among the people with him. Fire, cooking, sex, prostitution, all kind of stuff was happening. Okay, so I'm gonna use this birthday cake. I just first, no, I'm gonna use this one. Juvia's got this settle, so settle like almost like a burnt, soft brown orange, but it's not orange. It's like let me show it to you. she was so happy. Nobody, she was like in disguise. Nobody knew who she was. She had a hat on. She was like, oh my God, he called me a boy. She was so happy to just be, not known as the king's daughter, you know what I mean? And I was like, oh my God, what is he up to? At first I thought he was about to take her or something. Because, like, everybody know, like, the brother actually really don't like his brother. He hate him. He jealous of him. And you can't trust him. I wouldn't even have him inside the house. But, he forgave him. He in the house. In the castle, whatever. Or court. They call it court. I think that's what, like a city or court or whatever. And then, girl, like, from the beginning of watching the show, I always felt like something weird was between them two. The way he stared at her, the way he treated her, the way she stared at him. I always felt like something was weird. But then I tried to, like, not take my mind there, you know what I mean? That maybe he just loved her because that's his only, like, niece, that's his family, you know what I mean? That's what I was thinking, like that. That's pretty. I'm done with this palette for now. And now I'm going to go ahead and use this birthday cake palette. And it's got like a soft, almost like a pink orange. Yeah, that's a pretty color. Use the same brush and kind of go over it to bring it out. I feel like the eyeshadow that I'm doing is really simple today. Oh, that's pretty. You bring it out nicely. And sometimes you have to use, like, most of the time you don't get like the perfect eyeshadow. You just don't. Just play around with it. And, like, pay attention to how the colors pop out, changes. Some stuff works, some stuff don't. Oh, child, that's pretty. So basically, the first color was more like a base. Okay. Then we're going to use this color right here. That's in this color right here inside of this palette here. Use a more tinted brush. And this has like a deeper, of the same color, but it's deeper right there. Much deeper. So yeah, child, they playing and walking through the city among the people. And then he took her to this place. Child, they was having orgies, all kind of sex. And I was like, why is he taking his niece there to see all that? And child, she was all the pieces. She was so excited just watching people doing what they do. And I was like, oh my God, I hope this little girl be okay. And then he took off her hat so everybody could see that she was the king's daughter. Yeah. And then he took her in this room with all these people having sex. And he started kissing on her, unbuckling his belt buckle. I had to, like, literally, I poured it all the way through. I had to pour it for a while. They literally was showing him have sex with this little girl. It's like the world we live in is so effed up. It really is so effed up. And sometimes I don't know if they just bringing awareness or telling a story. So then so many people saw them having sex. Saw her uncle having sex with her in front of a lot of people. she started seducing her guard, her security guard. And then they end up having sex the same night. She had sex with her uncle, now the guard. Like she's just out there now, just out there. It was so disturbing, in my opinion. And it was just so much going on, so much. So I fast forward after all of that, just fast forward, and then the king's wife, which is the young girl, which was her friend that she was upset with marrying her father after her mother died. Father came to let the king know that everybody was talking about his daughter having sex with her uncle in public in the prostitute house or orgy house, whatever they called it back then. The king was so upset, and the young girl was there, which is his young wife. She was there hiding, well, not hiding, but just didn't expose herself. Didn't let her father know. She was like listening. And then she went running to find the princess to tell her that what her father said, that her uncle had sex and all this stuff. And the girl, of course she lied. They told her it wasn't true, and that it was treason to accuse her anything like that. And the girl was like, my father's not a liar. He's an honorable man. So, but she insists that somebody lied to her father, and he was just being loyal to come back and tell the king. But the girl swore to the king's wife that she did not have sex with her uncle, which was definitely a lie. So the king requested that the uncle come, and he let him know that he was upset because he ruined his daughter, ruined her for marriage. It was just crazy, child. It was crazy. And the brother told the king, well, let me just have her, give her to me. And oh my God, the king started jumping on him, beating him up, I guess, telling him to get out and he'll never want to see him again. But of course, this brother's evil. He don't give a F about what the king think or say. I said it. I knew he did that on purpose. He purposely ruined the girl because he don't want her to rule. He want her reputation to be messed up because he want to be king. Period. So when he approached his daughter and talked to her about it, of course she lied to him too, but he didn't believe her. He was just angry and hurt. But later on, I guess some time went past, he sent one of his people up to her room with a tea, and I think the tea was to help her get rid of any babies or anything that might come out of her because of the uncle. Child, it was crazy. So then he started rushing, trying to find her husband. So he had his cousin who was married to and Targaryen, the Valerians. The Valerians. I think, I wonder if their name are the Valerians. second son. I guess that's what the royals do. Like they keep it in the family. It's crazy. I'm putting like a darker color. This color that I'm use right here is called Rolling in Dough. And then this one right here is from the Naked palette. Just gonna put a little bit on top to thicken it. And her and a cousin agreed to marry each other. They grew up with each other. They know each other. But the cousin is gay, and she know that. But he was in agreement definitely to marry her. I guess the father was like the mother was like, it's putting him in danger because you know his circumstances. You know he's gay basically. And the father was like, well, maybe he'll grow out of it. I was like, oh my God, are you serious? But yeah, they threw like a dinner party, a pre-engagement party, I guess, before marriage. A dinner party, invited all the people to let them know they were getting married, child. I was like, wow, this is crazy. This color from the Naked palette. It's a pretty dark color. And then I'm going to take a tiny bit of a little pink. Just a tiny bit from the Too Faced palette. So during the party or whatever, as people was coming, the young man's lover noticed that her guard kept staring at her like he was angry. He was so upset that she was getting married because he had asked her to run away with him, but kept being queen. They could just live nameless and be together. She told him no, she was obligated to the throne. He was upset. So the lover went to him and told him that basically he's the lover of the man she's getting married, and he know her secret, and now they know their secret, and now they know their secret. Like he know that something's going on with him and the princess. And child, in the middle of dancing, you heard somebody scream. That guard grabbed him and beat the living pope out of him. I was saying to myself, I don't even understand why he told him I don't even know why he told him that he was the lover to the man that the princess was going to marry. Especially, like, there's a reason why that it need to be a secret, you know what I mean? Let me use a little bit of pink to bring out this color right here. Just a little bit. I don't think this pink is. Oh, I see it on this side showing up. I don't think it's light enough. Let me use a little bit out of the Sunset palette. This birthday cake palette. Just need a little bit. was terrible. And then the next day they showed them getting married. I'm still trying to understand the show. Y'all know the show is a spinoff from. It's a spinoff from what? Child? House of Dragons. Game of Thrones. It's a spinoff from the Game of Thrones. I'm still trying to understand it. I was supposed to clean my bedroom this weekend and catch up on my planner. I didn't do neither one of those things. Feel like the weekend went so fast for me. I was reading some of my comments and people was telling me that it was cold in different parts of the world where they was at. It's, girl, child, it's still hot down here. And I'll be glad when it's not so hot so I don't have to use the AC. So I feel like the AC just aggravates my hand and it starts to go through trauma, you know. And my hand don't feel good. I'm not gonna feel good. I'm not gonna have a good day, you know what I mean? So I'll be glad when the weather kind of change up a little bit down here too. I don't want it to get cold, but I don't want it to be so nasty hot, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know you know. Child, I'm admiring my eyeshadow. looks to be convenient. I'm just going to use this nice fat whippy brush. It gets the job done in minutes, seconds rather. And it's smooth. use this Anastasia fiber today. I don't think I'm gonna put on eyelashes today. I'm using the Better Than Sex mascara. Now, I feel like I might not wear lashes, but if I can just make my own lashes look like something, I'm just gonna go with that today. I'm having one of them days I just don't feel like messing with them. I don't feel like looking for them. It's looking pretty good to me. I feel like it'll pass. But you know, sometimes without lashes, you don't feel all the way dressed up. Look, okay, here you go. I need a different brush. I'm gonna try to be really easy with it. deeper look.